Suspicion of what?
I don't know what you're doing videotaping us. We had somebody, hold on, let me explain why I'm stopping you. Do you want me to explain why I'm stopping you?
I definitely do.
We had somebody follow some cops out of a secure parking facility just like this one, okay, and then try to kidnap him. He had rope and duct tape in his vehicle. So that's why I'm stopping you.
No, you don't.
I think that you're going to find out where we live.
You already know that I'm not. That is so ridiculous, man.
I think you're going to find out where we live, and I think you're going to try to do something.
You hear what you're saying? I'm a big civil rights activist. I'm not going to let my rights be activated.
And so are we.
So you can know me.
We both are.
But I'm not.
We're both civil rights activists.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abaya Israel, former police officer and former sheriff's deputy. And today we're going to take a look at the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. Today's video is brought to you by the YouTube channel Pitbull Cop Watch Las Vegas. If you have not subscribed to his channel, please show support and go and do so. Let's just be honest. Some cops are known for not knowing the law, but there are a lot of cops out there that are really smart. And we're going to watch that cop in this video. This cop's smart. He knows what he's doing. He's slightly twisting the law because he knows it. He's twisting the law to try and make it work in his favor. And if you pay close attention, you're going to realize these are the type of cops that let you know this is why you must know your rights. Because these guys are smart. They do know the law. And if you're not careful, you will find yourself in handcuffs, illegally detained, or worse. Let's jump into this video.
Cop after cop, bro. Here they are, bro. Here they are. Making contact with me.
Come on over here.
For what? Am I being detained?
Yes, you're being detained.
For what? What crime have I committed?
Put that down.
What crime have I committed?
No, I haven't arrested you. I've detained you
For
for
what?
reasonable suspicion.
Suspicion of what?
I don't know what you're doing videotaping us. We had somebody, hold on, let me explain why I'm stopping you. Do you want me to explain why I'm stopping you?
I definitely do.
We had somebody follow some cops out of a secure parking facility just like this one, okay, and then try to kidnap him. He had rope and duct tape in his vehicle. So that's why I'm stopping you.
I'm on a scooter with a big gulp in my hand.
I don't know what you're doing.
You do.
You're
watching me. You're watching me. You're a cop.
You're
There's no reason to
videotaping a
detain me
secure
right now.
facility.
This is an illegal detainment.
No,
as far
it's not.
As I'm,
it's reasonable suspicion.
For what? For me with a camera?
You.
It doesn't matter what somebody else does.
I don't know
I'm
what
not
you
that
got
person.
going on. I don't know who you are.
I know there's dirty cops too. So are you a dirty cop?
We're gonna find out who you are. We're gonna find out who you are. We're gonna identify you.
What's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Shoemaker 8455.
And what's your name and badge number?
I am Sergeant M. LeGros, be number 13677.
And there's no reason for me to give identification at this
Absolutely,
point.
You're being detained. If you don't, then it's obstruction.
It's not obstruction. I already know the law. I know the law. Unless you have a legal...
Do you know what a reasonable suspicion stop is?
You're not arresting me for no reason. There's
Do you know what a reasonable suspicion stop is?
Do you have no suspicion of a crime? What crime have you
Stalking.
There's no stalking. I'm on a public sidewalk walking around. I'm not stalking. I can't. You're a public official. You're a public official. I'm allowed to film you in your capacity. I'm allowed to film you in your capacity at the station.
You can't film our private vehicles as we leave our secured facility.
I'm filming you guys come out with your vehicles. I'm allowed to do that.
Why?
Because I'm allowed to for my story. I'm doing a story.
Can you tell me what your story is?
I can't because why would I disclose it? Then I won't get it for the media. It's about this station.
You have to identify yourself. You
I
know
don't.
that, right?
I don't
it's
have
a Supreme Court case
I don't have to identify myself. There's no crime committed.
That would be obstruction.
There's no crime committed.
And you would go to jail.
But there's no crime committed.
You do understand that you have to identify
yourself. I need
yourself,
a supervisor
right?
because what you're doing is wrong.
We're literally the two supervisors at the station.
There's somebody above you. I know.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there's a chief that I could talk to.
Sure, you can call the chief after you deal with us.
I've already had somebody try to detain me before. And they're not going to get my ID for an illegal detainment. A camera, you cannot be detained suspicious. A camera cannot be detained suspicious. I'm live right now.
We're not detaining your...
You're detaining me and my camera. You're detaining me for walking around with a camera. That's what you just said.
Your camera's running. We didn't shut your camera off.
I know, because if you did that, that's way against the law. There's a lot of dirty cops that would do that.
We're videotaping, you're videotaping.
Yeah, which
we're
is
not
fine.
detaining your camera.
I'm not worried about that, but
we
there's no crime.
We need to identify who you are.
Yeah, but for what? What crime have I committed?
You're being
It doesn't matter. You have to suspect me of a crime.
Arrested.
Suspicion is not a crime.
Stalking.
Stalking is. How am I stalking? You can't.
Because you're videotaping our personal
You can't use
vehicles.
videotaping as stalking. You cannot use that as stalking as videotaping.
Yes, we can.
What my eyes see. What my eyes see.
We've seen you 2 days now.
What my eyes see.
2 days now.
I did a night one and I do a day one because I want to see what the difference is.
We've seen you 2 days. So it's a pattern.
It's fine. It's not a pattern
of behavior.
I could come here every day and film.
Listen to me.
I could come here every day and film.
I'm not.
This cop is no dummy. He knows the stalking law. There's a reason he mentioned you have been here for 2 days. They purposely waited for 2 days before they came out and said anything to this cop watcher. Why is that? Let's read this law. A person who, without lawful authority, willfully and maliciously engages in a course of conduct that would cause a reasonable person to feel terrorized, frightened, intimidated, harassed, or fearful of the immediate safety of a family or household member, and that actually causes the victim to feel terrorized, frightened, intimidated, harassed, or fearful for the immediate safety of a family or household member commits the crime of stalking. There's a reason this cop initially stated in the beginning of this video that he was fearful that he was going to be kidnapped, himself or one of his guys. And there's also a reason they waited 2 days to come and talk to this cop watcher. They were simply building their case to make sure that they can identify him and or arrest him if possible. But this cop forgot the one small part, which was the most important part about this stalking law. It states that a person without lawful authority, remember, this man is practicing his constitutionally protected right of recording in public. The courts have already ruled you cannot make that an illegal activity. Due to that small portion of the law, this detainment has now become an illegal detainment.
You're not in handcuffs right now, right?
No, because
so I'm not arresting you for
you shouldn't put me in cuffs because you know there's no suspicion.
I'm not arresting you for
there's
stalking.
No suspicion of that crime.
What is your purpose?
My purpose is I'm doing a story, and this is pretty bad what you're doing because this is illegal detainment for a person with a camera. This is media purposes.
All we're trying to do is identify you. If you don't want to identify
me, you don't need to identify me unless I've committed a crime. No, I don't. I don't need. No, I'm not obstructing your investigation because I haven't committed a crime.
I don't want.
I haven't committed a crime, man. I'm trying to let you know. I'm not going to have my rights violated.
You haven't until
That's my Fourth Amendment right. That's my Fourth Amendment right.
Identifying yourself.
I don't need to deny it.
Then it's obstructing. Then it's a crime.
Unless there's a crime committed, you cannot. I don't have to give up my ID.
That's incorrect.
Yeah, it is correct.
Okay,
I know.
There's 3 levels of contact.
There's a
probable cause.
Are
you going to listen to me or no?
I'm telling you, there's no probable cause here.
I understand that you don't understand the law.
I do understand
the law. So I want to try to tell you, okay?
For a lot longer than you have.
So there's 3 levels of contact, okay? There's probable cause, which means I have a reason to take you to jail for a crime that you committed, okay? Hold on. The second one is reasonable suspicion, meaning I think that you're out here committing a crime.
So I think
you're either going to.
So I think you're about to commit a crime too.
You're either going to.
So you're under suspicion.
So go to the academy. We're hiring right now.
No, I think you're about to commit a crime.
Go to the academy. We're hiring right now.
For why? For why?
Then you can go through the academy.
You guys
go
do
to
dirty stuff
affairs.
like this. This is dirty what you're doing right here.
Affairs, and then you can go.
I already have a case against you guys in internal affairs.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm not. There's no reasonable suspicion
that I believe that you may commit a crime, that you are committing a crime, or that you already have committed a crime.
There isn't. No. You can't, for media purposes. You cannot. I've been here with the camera. Been here with the camera, and you can't commit that.
Did someone talk to you yesterday?
Consensual encounter.
I've already talked to somebody.
Who'd you talk to?
I don't know their name. I got it on the thing on the camera, and they already knew what I was doing. I told them I was doing a story, and that's fine. I already had another lady come out. She was fine with. She goes, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm great." She goes, "Have a great day." I said, "Have a great day." I'm not trying to cause any issues. I'm standing on public grounds. I'm not even going in the station. If I wanted to, I can go in the station and film.
Sure.
But I'm not trying to do that because that's not my story. My story is right here on this street. My story is this street.
Just so you know, for the future, okay, the police station is not public property. Okay,
it's public areas. There's public areas in the
private property, so you could end up getting trespassed from the station. Just listen.
Not the sidewalk.
Just sit.
Okay, I understand. I'm gonna listen to you.
If you go into the station and you cause a disturbance,
you see, I'm not being unreasonable.
I know, but let's listen.
You have the ability to be trespassed from the station because it's not public property. It's open to the public. You're correct, but just don't cause a disturbance at the station.
No, as long as you don't cause a disturbance.
Right now, we just need to identify who you are.
There's no reason to identify me.
All we need is your name. That's
There's no reason to identify me. I'm not going to have my rights violated. I'm telling you, I'm not doing anything wrong, and I'm not going to have my rights violated.
Under reasonable suspicion.
Yeah, but there's no reasonable suspicion with a media purpose. You're not allowed to do that. It's against the law. It's against my Fourth Amendment.
If you're the media, then you need to show your press pass.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
You don't need a press pass. See, this is what is so uneducated with the police. The police
you have to identify. You have to give us your name.
I do not.
What questions do you have for us? What questions do you have for us?
I don't have any questions. You guys have illegally
So you're videotaping what?
I don't need to disclaim that. I can plead the fifth right now. I mean, I'm not doing anything right now. I'm being reasonable and talking to you guys. I told you this because I don't need to give up my I don't have to give up my ID.
Accused of a crime?
I'm not being accused of a crime because there's no suspicion of a crime when you're doing media stuff. I haven't done anything. I haven't been on your property, and I haven't lived past the trespass gate. That's police personnel only, right? I want to just clarify, past that gate is police personnel only.
It's a perception issue.
So when I'm on this street, that's fine.
I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah, and I like that because I'm trying to be reasonable with you guys.
Before you kind of,
yep.
The talking over it gets us nowhere.
Well, because I'm kind of upset and irritated. You have to understand because I'm doing a media purpose. Yeah, let me know.
Again, I'm trying to explain the whole talking back and forth. It gets no one nowhere.
Okay, I'm going to listen to you.
You talk, I talk.
Okay.
We go back and forth. Okay. Perception is you have been here for 2 days in a row now. Give me yes or no.
I filmed yesterday and I filmed today.
Okay, filming. So you're in the front filming. Now you're in the rear of the police station filming. Okay. Now, perception is it is a little interesting the fact that someone has been filming the police station 2 days in a row, and now in the front, now in the rear. Now you're getting the whole view of the police station. Now you're in the exit where police vehicles and personnel vehicles are inside those gates, and you're understanding. It's just a little different when you're doing that.
If you're uneasy, I understand.
And people don't know who you are. Again, I don't know you. I don't know you. I'm trying to explain. I don't know who you are. You could be a good guy. I don't know you. Nobody knows you. All I know is you're the person outside the station filming.
And that's all they need to know. I mean, I don't need to give them my ID for something that's illegal activity.
You don't have to give us your ID. You just have to tell us who you are.
I don't have to tell you who I am.
Yes,
I'm telling you, I don't.
Yes,
I've been through this with other officers at a health department, at different places.
Now you said,
and they had me in cuffs. And when their supervisor came, they had to let me go, and they never gave my ID.
I don't want to take you to jail.
I'm not going to go to jail because I haven't done anything wrong.
You're baiting us, trying to get us to take you to jail.
I'm not baiting. I don't want to go to jail. I have a kid, I have a family, and I have my car in a service department right now.
You have to identify yourself.
Ask yourself, when was the last time a kidnapper tried to bait the cops into taking him to jail? These cops know that this guy's a cop watcher, and they know what he's doing. He's practicing a constitutionally protected activity that they do not approve of, and they know if they arrest him, at that point, he will have a lawsuit.
I'm over here because I'm in this area right now getting my car serviced. And I decided there was a story on this station, and I'm doing a station. And this is something about this street, and I'm not going to disclose any more than that, on this street. And there's been numerous complaints about this station. And yesterday, I mean, I'll give you one example of yesterday what happened. So yesterday, as I sat here, most of my filming, right, last night, was when people are leaving here. So now this street is 25 miles an hour. Now my radar gun says that most of the people that were flying out of here were going 45 to 50 miles an hour before they would get to a stop sign. Then at the stop sign, they would not stop. Then they never put the turn signal on. Other people don't, the cops never put their turn signal on out there. I could show you about 40 different cops I caught yesterday not putting their turn. Now, the problem is they pull over other people over here all the time. You know, that's what you guys are about for doing that. And I understand that. If you're not committing a crime, that's fine. You shouldn't be harassed. If I'm committing a crime, then that's one thing. But you guys aren't you can't do both things. Pull over people in this neighborhood, and then everyone's breaking the law. That's part of the media.
We don't have an issue with you doing that.
That's exactly what's happening.
We have an issue with you, with people, not you. We have an issue with people who stalk cops.
But I'm not stalking anybody. I'm doing a media thing, and I'm not kidnapping anybody on my scooter with a big goal.
Hold on,
listen. Because I mean, right there's my scooter. I want you to clarify. You see my scooter with a big goal, and I'm not kidnapping anybody.
How is he going to get a cop on the back of that scooter, tied up, and then kidnap him? Let's be real.
Are you going to listen to me?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, that's your perception. That's not a crime.
And what I'm going to do, because again, we are detaining you, and you do have a duty to identify yourself.
So the cop is actually right in this case. If you are detained in the state of Nevada for committing or about to commit, or they believe you have already committed a crime, then yes, you must present ID. NRS 171.123. Temporary detainment by peace officer of person suspected of crime or civil infraction. Any peace officer may detain any person whom the officer encounters under circumstances which reasonably indicate that the person has committed, is committing, or is about to commit a crime or civil infraction. Any peace officer may detain any person the officer encounters under circumstances which reasonably indicate that the person has violated or is violating the conditions of the person's parole or probation. Number 3, the officer may detain the person pursuant to this section only to ascertain the person's identity and the suspicious circumstances surrounding the person's presence abroad. Any person so detained shall identify himself or herself, but may not be compelled to answer any other inquiry of any police officer. So if the state law says that a person must identify themselves if they are detained, then why is this cop watcher debating his case? Well, remember the reason why he's being detained? Because he's going to kidnap police officers, and for the reason of stalking. Remember, the stalking law stated this: a person who without lawful authority engages in a course of conduct known as stalking. This man was not doing that, which makes this an illegal detainment, which is why he's refusing to identify himself.
I don't, an illegal detainment, because this is illegal.
So what we're going to do is we're going to document it, who you are. You said that you're not going to kidnap us. You're just
definitely not.
You're just here to make sure that we're stopping at the stop sign.
And there's other parts of the story. I'm not going to disclose my main part of my story. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
Well,
there's no reason for that.
That makes it really sketchy because
it's not sketchy. The main part is to make sure you guys are doing the law.
Listen. Are you going to use your scooter to kind of lull us into a false sense of security and then park your car? Hold on, and then park your car right there and then wait for us and then
my scooter died on me is why I can't even ride it right now, so I'm having to walk slower anyway.
So again, all we need to do is identify you.
You don't need my identification.
What case do you have internal affairs?
I have multiple cases.
Multiple cases?
Which wasn't even me. It was police live that did illegal things that got filed.
How long ago was this?
I'm gonna give you around about 7-8 months.
7-8 months.
I'm not trying to hide, but by law, I like to follow the law. I don't have to identify myself for you being like saying I'm suspicious of that stalking, because you can't do that. I'm not stalking you. I'm on a public ground.
2 days.
No, it's not.
It's 2 days.
No, it's not. It doesn't matter. I could be here for 10 days.
It's a course of conduct.
It's not. I could be here for 10 days. And I've already made contact with another officer that already knew what I was doing.
And what happened with that?
Did he identify you?
Yeah, he didn't need to, because he didn't ask me for that. He didn't need to.
But now that it's day 2,
it doesn't matter if it's day 10.
It
doesn't matter if it's day 10. I'm telling you guys, it doesn't matter if it's day 10.
It wouldn't as long as we identify who you are.
Because you're trying to go off of somebody else that did something that's trying to kidnap off. I mean, I don't even know if that's real. And even if it is, I could care less. That's not what I'm here for.
No, because you know the law. You know the law. Do you know Terry versus Ohio?
I do.
Okay, so tell me why did Terry get stopped?
It doesn't matter.
Why did Terry get stopped?
That's not what this is. That's not what this is.
Why did Terry get stopped?
This is not suspicious activity with a camera, because he wasn't filming. It's a media activity, totally different case law.
Hold on.
I'm not going to get trapped into a totally different case law.
Why was Terry stopped?
I'm not going to get.
Do you know why? If you don't, I'll tell you.
You can say whatever. That's not this case, though. That's not part of this case with the media.
Terry was standing in front of a jewelry store wearing a flannel shirt in summer. That's all he was doing.
Okay, but that doesn't matter.
He was standing in front of a jewelry store in a flannel shirt during summer. That's all he was doing. But we were still allowed to stop him and find out what he was doing.
And here is one reason why I don't agree with every case law that the Supreme Court has ruled on. Because in certain case law, like Terry v. Ohio, it could be abused or it will be abused, as we see in this case. Police officers oftentimes seem to be smart enough to know how to abuse case law, but never follow it.
Not for this. This is different. This is media activity. I am filming, and that's all I'm doing. You already know what I've been doing. They already knew.
That Terry was going to break into a jewelry store.
If he would have been there filming, it would have been a totally different case law.
I stopped you because I think that you're stalking us.
No, you don't.
I think that you're going to find out where we live.
You already know that I'm not. That is so ridiculous, man.
I think you're going to find out where we live, and I think you're going to try to do something.
You hear what you're saying? That's ridiculous. No, I think that you're trying to find out. I think you're trying to find out where I live so you can do something against me and conspire and retaliate against me for filming. Definitely, that's what you're doing right now. You're trying to intimidate me into giving up something that's not legal, that I don't legally have to give you.
Detained, you do
not for this is media filming. Filming is not an illegal activity.
3 days later.
What I want to do is avoid taking you to jail for not.
You can't take me to jail when I'm doing a media activity.
It'd be obstructing.
It's not. I'm not obstructing. That's a secondary charge. I already know, and you can't arrest me on a secondary charge.
Right.
You can't. The DA already dropped that one. That's one of the cases that's in internal affairs right now. So I'm not going to let you violate my rights. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, and I haven't been. You guys see I'm respectful.
For John Doe.
It doesn't matter who it is.
We don't want to do that.
It doesn't matter. You don't need to book me. You don't need to book me because I haven't done nothing wrong. I'm not the guy trying to get dirty. Everyone's dirty.
That.
No, but
Listen, we don't know who you are. There's a lot of misconceptions. I'm not asking for your ID.
So I can give you my first name only then.
your first and last name.
I'm not going to give you
all you have to give.
I'm not going to give you and have it go through
Listen.
ICSC and all that and look up.
Listen.
Because no, you don't understand what that
Supreme
does.
Court
That makes me
ruled
look, now if you
that's
say
all
that
you
I'm
have
out
to
here.
do.
Now if you put your report that you think I was stalking.
I'm not,
and
hold
then
on,
that goes
I know there's
through
a lot
the
of
federal people and the FBI.
I don't need,
I already know.
I don't need any type of
Because I
government
know how many
ID.
times I've been ran.
Okay.
I've looked up my
I don't
thing.
need your driver's license.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. It's still going to run me with that name, and I don't want that on file. There's no reason for that.
We have to document the stop.
Yeah, so you can do a good citizen.
We stopped you.
You can good citizens. You
You're
got me on
definitely
camera.
being
I'm on this
detained. I'm
camera.
not trying
I'm on
to
this
hide that
camera.
at all.
I'm on this camera, and we're live right now with about 14,000
hiding the fact that we've
people.
detained you for reasonable
Maybe more,
suspicion,
depending
right?
on how long people are watching
Listen.
now.
Okay,
I'm just
all
telling
we
you
do,
guys, because that's
you're not violating your rights.
It is. It's a violation of the rights because I have not a
Anytime
suspicious
the police
activity
come
in me
into contact
filming.
with you for reasonable suspicion or
But it's not
probable cause,
reasonable
you have to
suspicion.
identify.
When you're filming, that cannot
I understand
be.
that you don't believe that. I
know because I beat it against your case, and the DA wouldn't even take the case, and they threw it out.
That doesn't matter.
And then the Internal Affairs picked it up, and they're going after that officer.
Listen.
I'm trying to explain to you guys.
The DA can drop whatever charges
No, I know, but that didn't mean nothing. Internal Affairs don't have it, and they are going after the officer. It is happening, and a lawyer is going after the officer. I mean, it's because it's a violation of the right. I'm a big civil rights activist. I'm not going to let my rights be activated.
And so are we.
So you can know me.
We both are.
But I'm not.
We're both civil rights activists, okay?
I don't.
Listen.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I've heard that from other.
I just want to make sure that
I just invited you to the station tonight.
I know that, and that's fine. I'll come to the station, and
so what's your
might
first
be
name?
on a different thing.
What's your first name?
I'll give you that if you're not going to push the issue no more on me, because I know I'm not supposed. I don't have to. I will. I'm just telling you. I'm not going to just give up little by little. We're not going to play that. I know my rights.
All you're doing is trying to bait us into.
I'm not. I don't want to go to jail. Are you kidding me? I have to get my daughter from school. I don't want to go to jail.
I don't want to take
so don't tell me I'm baiting you, because I'm not. I'm being very reasonable with you guys.
Listen to me. Not only do I protect and serve the community, I'm a sergeant, so I have to protect and serve my people.
Which is great.
I have to protect and serve my people too.
Which is great.
So we have to identify you, make sure that you're not a danger to us, that you're out here just filming.
You don't, bro. I'm telling you.
Listen to me, okay? You don't tell me whether or not I need to feel concerned about you.
No,
Once
not concerned. I'm saying, but they don't have. There's no suspicion to get my ID for.
Once I figure out who you are, to make sure that you don't have priors for attempt kidnap of a public officer, right? As long as I figure that out.
All you're trying to do is run my name so you can figure out everything about me, and you can get me in through NCIS, and it was just garbage. Then I get run through for nothing. We're going to identify you. No, it's going to get run through the system, which makes me look like I've done something wrong when I have done nothing wrong. I'm doing illegal activity.
Listen.
I'm doing illegal activity.
Not only do I protect and serve the community, I protect and serve my
Which I know, but you can't violate my rights to do that. You can't violate my rights to do that, man.
That isn't your right to not identify yourself while you're
For
being
doing
detained.
a media activity, you can't just come out here.
News 8 was out
here,
right?
You couldn't just come out here and tell them I need your name. You can't do that.
You know you're being detained, right?
For an illegal detainment, because I'm filming. There's no reason for this. Should have been just you walking up to me and talking to me on a.
You can argue that with your lawyer and with a judge.
No, I'm not doing that. There's no reason for that. I'd rather go to this meeting and keep a good taste in my mouth.
Hold on, you don't argue that with us. If I'm telling you that you're being detained, then guess what? You're being detained.
I walked right over and I haven't done nothing wrong.
Detained, right?
I walked right over, which it's illegal. It's still illegal, but I will come over and I'm going to follow the orders.
When you get detained, what do you have to do?
You don't have to give ID, because I was in cuffs for 2 hours.
Correct. You don't have to give ID.
Or name.
You have to tell us your
I told the other cop.
Name.
I told the sergeant.
I told him. But if after your homework and you're satisfied, after you look it up for your own 2 eyes, that if you're being detained, and again, and if you read the stalking law too, it's a course of conduct. So if for whatever reason we end up detaining you a couple days from now because you're out here doing the same thing, you'll be armed with the knowledge to know that all you have to do, you don't have to give a driver's license. All you have to do is give your first and last name, and that's it.
Now, if I came out here, let's say, which I don't think I will, but if I came out here tomorrow, the next day, or whatever, and I'm filming, you guys have already talked to me, you already see me.
No, we haven't identified you.
So then would you try to identify again at that point?
Yes. It could be done and over with if you just give us
No, but I don't want to right now.
That way we'll throw it up in briefing. Hey, this guy is doing a news report. This is his first and last name. He's out here videotaping just for his channel, and then that way all of us know. But now the report that I have to put in the station is we got a guy out there. He won't identify himself. He's videotaping POVs leaving the station, he may be a candidate for a stalking suspect, so just be aware to make sure that you're clear on it.
Yep.
You may get stopped again, but hopefully you will then know, okay, I know what they're doing. They're stopping me for reasonable suspicion. All I have to do is give my first and last name, give them a reason, hey, I'm doing my news story. But the news story is my exclusive, and I'm not telling you about my news story. Here's my first and last name, okay? That's it.
So this cop is hoping that this cop watcher will go back and read the law, but hopefully he will misunderstand it so that the next time he's stopped by the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, he won't have a full understanding of the law, and then at that point, allow them to violate his rights. But I don't think we have to worry about that because the cameraman in this video was way too smart for that. He knew his rights. Make sure you know your rights. With that being said, We the People University, signing off.